Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. And so what we're talking about today is we're talking about reading. As most of you know, if you followed us for any length of time, I love to read. I started doing this in college and just progressively gotten to where I read a lot more. I read a lot of biographies. I read a lot of like self-help business type things. I read a lot of spiritual books. Got two of them here today are The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson, one of my top 5 books of all time. Unbelievable book. I think I've read it 3 times. And then this is a new one. I just got finished reading the story about Maria Sharapova. This is not very characteristic of me, but it was really good. But what we're going to do today is the biggest hang up that people have with reading is that it takes a long time. So what I want to do today is talk about how to read faster and still keep the comprehension that you have. I got this from Tim Ferriss, and it is really good. It's really helped me a ton. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go over how to do that and how to increase your reading speed and not lose comprehension. It's something that's really easy. It's not going to take you buying a course or doing something crazy like that. And so what I want to do is a little bit experiment. So the way you can test this if you want to is you can track the number of words you read, time it in a minute, count it again, and then after you get done doing this and getting a little bit better at this, you can time it again and you can see. So let's do a little experiment first. So I want everybody to look right here on my nose. So if you look right here on my nose, can you still see my pen? Yes, you can. Can you still see my hand? Yes, you can. Can you still see both my fingers? Yes, you can. If you're focusing right here, you can still see out here. It's peripheral vision type thing. So what we're going to do is a lot of times when you're reading, let's just look at this right here. So if you got a book like this, okay, what we typically tend to do when we read is we read word for word the whole way, all the way to stop, all the way to start, all the way to stop. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to bump in where you start, okay? Bump in one word where you start. So if you start right here where it says the will, okay, let's just start at will, okay? And then also bump in one word where you stop. So if we draw a line on the book, I'm just going to do that right quick. So if we draw a line on the book, just one word right there, and then right here, and we just start right there and end right there, we will still get the words on the end. And so we're not covering as much ground, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start a little farther in and stop a little farther in. That's the first thing, okay? Super simple. You don't have to draw a line. You can draw a line on the first handful of pages, and then after that, I would say don't draw the line because it gets old drawing these lines. But then you can do it like this. The next thing is, I want you to do another experiment. So I want you to close your eye, close one eye, cover it up like this. I want you to take your finger and move across. As you take your finger and you move across, you see that your finger does this. It jumps, okay? It jumps, and when your finger jumps, when your finger jumps, that's your eye moving. Your finger's not moving. Your eye is moving back and forth. So what we can do is what happens when we're reading is, especially when you get tired, is you'll read word, then all of a sudden your eye will pop up to the word above the line or the word below the line, okay? Read, pop below, up and up. So what that does, it slows us down. What we can do is just simply use a pacer, okay? Pencil, a pen, your finger, and then simply just as you're reading here, back, just like this, okay? Or your finger. Now, you can get, this helps a ton with speed, especially when you're tired. So I want you to test this and see if this is something that you can do. Just try it. Try it for 5, 10, 15, 20 pages and see. Your comprehension will not go down. The other thing you can do is to incrementally read a touch faster. So just a little bit beyond your comfortability. Not like going as fast as you can, but just a little bit beyond your comfortability. You will pick up a lot more than you think, okay? Reading every word as an adult stage is not necessary. You can still pick up the gist of what you're reading and not lose comprehension. So let me encourage you to try this. This has helped me a ton. It's helped me to get through more books in a little amount of time. Man, guys, reading is an unbelievable thing that you should constantly do. It does a couple things. It works your mind. It's like exercise. It's like going out instead of lifting and rowing and getting fitness on body, it is fitness for your mind. Okay, so continue to do that. The next thing, every successful person that you read about, just about everyone, they spend time daily reading in their old age and their young age. I'm telling you guys, read. It is the key to so many things in life. So be a constant learner and continue to read. Hey, if you got any questions, email me, thomas@millfit.co, or leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on how this worked for you. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.